on a cosono. I sound me cobino, a simple. But coming home, yeah, Mao or Visa, yeah, ticket amount, return tickets, you do China Dwaba. You drew a summer hotel. Now, yeah, the watch church business is new for 2 weeks. Sikada Bekobi, I bet him die, baby. And my own young show us also cover billions, baby. Kakrabia here, be also bet him the IBB. Just look sharp, call my team on the number on the screen, or better still, call me on 020-8920-996 9 China on October 22nd.
Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner future. Join us protect our planet. No seal, less waste.
Yo, Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to it's shiny. That's Hotwave. I come show you how the phone they look like. And I tell you, this will not be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You know, you could take open way or SIM card. And it gets in USB too. So they come with 2 cords. You understand me? And you know they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people when you fall, your screen will crack. And this one you will keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, you know, my new device. And I want you guys to just know that as I understand you and you understand me, I know how you will love this phone and support. That's my beautiful baby. Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. I know you guys are gonna love it. Anyway, I go use my one, I go find SIM card. Thank you. Love you.
No credit set China come on a cosono. I sound me cobino.
The Tuesday's edition of Showbiz Daily, and the studio feels like a 10-bedroom house for me alone. Me sure say by this time who position now we say e na onu na host here na so onu na pandit, like where does he belong to, like Oshehinfa by this time? Well, we are back again, and like the saying goes, it is better to be late than never to show up. We are here for God and country as usual. It's been a very, very rainy day. I don't know where you find yourself, but here in Accra or here in Ghana, there, insure to pa. And insure so a man for pa. So today, I am doing the show with you. Some of our people are locked up elsewhere due to the heavy rains and floods here in Accra especially. And I don't know where you are watching us from, but I would definitely want to hear from you, because today I feel like Kai Senat, I feel like Pella, I feel like the Obahan and say, I'm friends, the Obahan and say, I should speed, thank you. Today, I feel like all of these guys. So W's in the chat. No W's, because we are going to have a good discussion. So I am streaming it. Name drama also. This one is an entertainment show. We have topics on board, and today we have very, very interesting topics to discuss. And like I promised yesterday, that as I sit in for Sammy Flex, the big man who is far away in London, we will try and connect with him far away Britain abontin. So na yen hwe ne ekoso de dey na kopie ho enkomo away chire and the ones that we should expect. You know, before he left, he was talking about the king is coming, the king is coming, the king is coming. Now man for be bisa say na king ben, is it Otumfo, is it Gamanche? And I say Kinaisuba. And the car is a Kinaisuba nemum. The number one king is coming to town. We will get more details into what his trip is about and what we should also expect in the coming days. But we have interesting topics on our table, and one of them is the rains and floods that has hit Accra, especially when we are drawing closer to the end of the month of May. Crazy. Crazy. I don't know where you are or what the situation is around your area though. But from the videos and pictures that we've been seeing that are flashing our FYPs or our timelines online here, crazy. But looks like there's a spiritual twist to it. There were warnings from pastors and other people we are going to discuss that, how these things affect, and even when we enter into the June-July proper, according to the Ghanaian weather, a season for rains, how we are going to prepare ourselves towards some of these things, especially when even in May, crampono, air hitting and so hard. On top of the list, the BlackStars of Ghana, that is the Ghana Football Association, and its cronies have released the list for the World Cup. In fact, let's not release it. No matter brofubi, I say a year no, and a year kobo Wales. You know, Ghana has a match coming up against Wales, which is an international friendly before the Mundial itself. And our very own coach, who missed his first assignment against Mexico, has now released an official squad. It is a 28-man squad, of which 2 will be deducted. Naka 26 or the Beko World Cup. People are talking. I am going to ask, what is your shocker amongst our list now? Are we releasing and are we releasing? And again, we have another interesting topic on our table. Kojon Cancer Lewin and the movie industry is also in the news, and we are going to talk about that. You remember some time ago, or a few weeks ago, the government promised some 20 million Ghana cedis seed fund. Yes. To say advert, be no sikanaba. Sikane di aba ne mum ne cheno de di sikane be ye no. And as see adie. Kwame Dazi ne Lewin say, hey, Lewin say, "Owom krofukuo bi e wose ye di sikane momo." But Kwame Dazi so say, hey, munchi break na sikano ehwo otro. Season director Samuel Nyameche no play a very important role in the Kumawood your friend is saying structure, has also spoken about this particular 20 million Ghana cedi seed fund, and we are going to discuss about that. And again, Bullet is in the news. I am talking about Etuaboba, aka Rough and Smooth. Yes, Bullet of Rough and Smooth fame, who also happens to be the record label boss of Rough Town Records, has also spoken about the late Ebony. I said, Sam it will be with us for a very, very, very long time. This and many more are the things that we are going to discuss today, live on Showbiz Daily. And I would definitely entreat you to share your views in the comment section, because I'll be doing this with you. Of course, when I talk, you also have to talk, so that the conversation will be very interesting. But minyasa streamers not the any point coming boy bush. Eddie Bimao. But then I would open our apps and our platforms and read your comments as they come. We are streaming live on YouTube, Sammy Flex TV. We are streaming live on Facebook, Sammy Flex TV, as well as TikTok. Yes, Fear Shaki, so the alcohol. So if you are watching us from TikTok, we want lions, we want universe. In fact, baby, there will be out there to bra flowers. We want garden and kasanye and our farm Monto farm in my name is Roland Amate, and like I said, we are doing solo, but not too solo, with you, and we will be connecting with the big man Sammy Flex, who is far away in London, to help us with some 1 and 2, as well as the topics that we also have on board. Helping me with production today, Fia Shaki is behind camera Theophilus the Gorge is also in the mix. Desert the me huni station po na me huni base kuni krum. But then for God and country, we are here. So if you are watching, wherever which platform be our share free, I will entreat you to still share your views. Know that we are going to China on 22nd of October 2026. Join us as we go to China again for the Canton Business Tour. Yes, the Canton Fair, which will be happening in China. That is the Canton Fair 2026 from the 22nd to, of course, November. A 2-week trip. And you can pay 35,000 Ghana cedis. That is if you want a shared apartment. And 38,000 Ghana cedis or more if you want a single apartment. And this particular fee is going to cater for your visa, your travel insurance, your accommodation, your round trip, including your Canton Fair access, among other ground. Your friend is saying, baby, I'll be Kubiano. The team is going to cater for that. So join us as we embark on this particular beautiful journey. It is a business fair. So we entreat all businessmen. Don't sit down. If you want the best for your customers, if you want the best for the people that patronize from you, you should also be able to connect with the right suppliers, which is why we are telling you to join us. Join the big man, Sammy Flex, who will be leading the charge on this particular expedition or business trip far away in China. Don't forget that Shagzy is also holding us down, Ghana's #1 ride-hailing app, as well as Hotwave, also in the mix. Let's go straight into the conversation. But before we kickstart, let me connect with the big man. But as I call him, I would also entreat you to equally share your views in the comment section, especially with the rains. With the rains, I really want to know the situation on grounds with where you find yourself. And if the situation is calm, let us know. If it is one that you need the help of authorities as the rains get stronger, yeah, we would like to hear from you. But I have the big man on the line. Oraba. Energy mode.
Charlie, and then energy now.
E for energy.
E for energy. If I make out say energy.
Yes. Aye.
My may you be as well.
Mama family yes sir.
Energy.
Bruh,
you are really looking good on the screen. The way I'm feeling you, pa.
Hey.
Yeah, the way I'm feeling you, pa. With your
red cap,
your red cap and your dreads, Charlie. Ohima self they feel you.
Oh wow! Big shout outs to Ohima. We'll be
you remember Ohima, right?
Yeah, we'll be joining her soon. Big
no,
shout
remember
outs.
Ohima?
What's it?
Do you remember Ohima?
Yes, I remember Ohima. The one that took us for the apartment lunch and everything.
Charlie. Now her middle name is apartment.
Ohima apartment. Now everybody that will save her name saves it with Ohima apartment.
That's her middle name. The whole London. Ohima apartment. You just mentioned Ohima apartment.
Nice one. Bruh, welcome once again to Showbiz Daily.
Thank you. I hear now you are the only person left in the studio because flood is sweeping away almost everybody in Ghana.
And easy.
I know. But what's the situation so far? Because the videos I'm seeing, the kind of images online, it is not looking good. Meanwhile, in London, the way the place is hotter, you have no idea.
Sir?
Like, it's really hot, extremely hot.
Hey!
Today, I was in town with Ohima. We went to do some rounds, and trust me, it wasn't easy. Walking on the streets of London, Oxford Street, very hot. But I don't know the situation in Ghana, but see, God is so miraculous. You see how this place is really feeling hot, and Ghana is experiencing rains. Like, you guys are having winter and we are having summer.
You're switching weather.
What a switch.
But it's crazy.
I can't imagine I'm talking to you and I'm not even having a shirt on because like it's hot indoors.
Wait, can we see a free
No,
video?
like you can't do this in London, man. No, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Well,
it's crazy.
here in Ghana, it's crazy. In fact, the interesting part is timer are starting, especially in May. Yenim se o in Sutobremu, especially in Ghana there. And ne kesiye na heti around June or July. But as at this time, no, I am different because from Friday even into the weekend, I say every 2 days be in Kyoto. In fact, in Kyoto, every Monday, very heavy. I recorded some pockets of floods in some areas, and today Tuesday too. I think from 11 a.m. up to 12 p.m. And I started here from other areas, and from 2 p.m. till now, there it is still pouring in some parts of Accra, and the videos that we are seeing and the kind of rains we are recording there, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, you see, let me add this. It's high time these authorities, including NADMO and all those people, they become proactive more than being reactive. Because one thing is for sure, and let me use this opportunity to say big ups to the BlackStars boys. BlackStars boys identified some areas that were flood-prone areas. And anytime we are about to enter into the rainy season, what they do is they go there to silt the gutters, they clean the area, they open up all the rainways and all that.
True.
Anytime they do that thing, when the rains come, there wouldn't be any flood in that area. And I have a critical example. A critical example I have is at, I think, Nyamiche Junction.
Yes.
There was a time that when it rains at Nyamiche Junction, trust me, no vehicular movement, no human movement, like everything comes to a stop, all because of flood. Then one day, they came to do their thing there, clean the whole area. After that, can you imagine that I've not seen any flood in that area again?
I am part.
I've not seen flood in any area again. Once again, there's an area around Race Course. That place is also flood-prone area, but for some time, anytime we get into the rainy season, I see they bring caterpillars and those heavy machines to open up the gutters. And ever since they did that, once again, I've not seen flood there again.
Wow.
But you see, our people, oftentimes you want to be reactive. So NADMO wants to be seen. We are going to donate rice. We are going to donate sugar. We are going to donate clothes to people who have been affected by flood. And those things, they don't add anything. Trust me. How many clothes can he give someone who will be satisfied after his whole house has been swept by the rain?
True.
But that's what we do, because as a I'm asking, in every year, at least, there is that one major flood that we record, like we did for June 3rd disaster.
Yeah.
As it stands with the flood videos that I'm seeing from last weekend till now, is it a big one, or we should still expect the bigger one or the biggest one in June? Because I know that June is heavier than May.
Yeah.
Because if we are now going to record the big one or the bigger one, then we are in for a big blow.
Wow.
Because I've seen houses being drowned like completely to the roof by water. So imagine if you were not able to get out of that room quickly. How are you going to survive? You are going to die.
Of course.
Yeah, we understand that elsewhere. After all, I've seen flood in Dubai. I've seen flood in some of these European countries or some of these Western countries. I've seen flood there.
Yeah.
But no, one thing I can also assure you is that when this flood comes in those areas, they are at least able to save human beings. But here, I can tell you, go to the areas, the hinterlands, and you would record deaths, like people who are dead out of these rains.
Wow.
I was watching a video online before you called me. A guy was in the flood, and I think his motorbike was being swept away by the water.
Yeah.
Trying to save the bike. You know, they all drowned.
Yeah.
The bike and the guy.
Yeah. So what you are talking about currently is on the screens right now, as you speak, and Charlie is crazy. A delivery guy, a delivery guy.
Oh, he's actually a delivery guy.
Yes, a delivery guy. I also deliver a man for near Momo, and the rains have swept his bike.
We are going out to come feed home. That kind of thing. We went out to come feed home, and unfortunately, the one who is coming to feed home has been drowned. Nah, it's sad. It's sad, and it is still. Okay, so that's okay. Indeed, that is the video on the screen.
Yeah.
It is still sad that in 2026 we are still going through this. I know it will be very hard to just stop everything at all, but if we can be proactive, I think we will all be fine. Recently, I think they went to one of the areas to break down some buildings because they said the structures were in waterways. And I know some people, is it Klagon or something, so maybe it'll be like that.
Yeah.
And people were not happy that, why would you break these structures down because they are in waterways? But you see, this is what we have to prevent. Human lives are so expensive, nothing can be compared to them.
True.
Like, no amount of money can be compared to a human life. Whether a baby or an old person, we have to really protect ourselves, and we pray that it gets better. Here in London, I can tell you, Roland, it is really, really hot.
Hey.
Like temperatures are at all-time high. When you read the news and you follow the stories, like they are wondering, like, hey, when was the last time we recorded such temperatures here in London? And I think so far so good. Even as I talk to you, it's 26 degrees. Like it's getting colder. Like now it's down. So imagine the hot afternoons.
26 degrees.
In London, in London.
Hey, yeah.
I think they've recorded 35 degrees yet.
And the Ghana Babruchri.
Yes, no, it's here the Ghana Babruchri. They have recorded 35 degrees. Like they have recorded 35 degrees. I think that was on Monday or so.
Some practice, Anna.
They recorded 35 degrees. Ghana recorded 30, 31, 30, 31.
Yeah?
London 35. No, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know, people should also stop throwing their beans into the rains. Anytime it rains. Like it is some way. You see, like grown ass people. So excuse my words. It is raining and they take advantage to throw in anything that. Where do you want it to go to? They will surely took the gutters and the water will come drowning in. So it is sad.
Okay, bruh, but I know, sir, this one I will take it on the physical side because obviously you've given us an in-depth explanation into what or how things are going from both countries here in Ghana and also in London. But then, I said there's the spiritual side to these things. Prophet Uche. So, okay, Prophet Uche.
Yeah, no.
Yes, Prophet Uche has given a word. In fact, this word was given, I think, few weeks or few months back, cautioning Ghanaians about some heavy rains and floods, even in June, July. And I don't know, sir, if this is something that we should hold. And now, say we should still go with the physical stuff and say we should be proactive. And now, say this one a special one, so we should treat it as that. I don't know if you've seen the video, but one share then maybe you can share your views on it.
Okay, so whilst you are going to get that video, please get Chemo on the line as well. Because if indeed you want to talk spiritual, then there is the need for us to get Chemo to speak on the spiritual side of flood. Because he's the only person who really understands spiritual things. Yeah, so I would want to listen to Prophet Uche. Unfortunately, because I'm live, it will be a delayed version to me here, but that's fine. You can still play it. I think I've seen the video, so let's make do and call Chemo on the line to talk about the spiritual side.
Sure.
I am a carnal human being. Chemo is
very, very carnal.
Very, very carnal. Chemo is spiritual because he works with men of God and all that.
Okay, but so viewers, let's go and watch what Prophet Uche said. When we come back, I will connect Chemo also on the line and we take his views and also wrap up on this particular conversation. Then we move on to the next. Take and stay. I'll be right back.
Oh
my God.
Amen. Last 3 weeks, and I'm a culture Ghana for so listen. June way, June way. Flood the basis, no. And I'm a patch. Some is rare, or more from say. Not more for say, or Monte Gatten. Now, June way, the flood, I can't how many days. One flood has started. And I only Ghana. One flood in a question. My God. And I'm a car, I was emphasizing, I'm a car, because Siabiti war, because a Jubi and Soto into free war, but would you shade your basic? And start to you, get away upon a mudani. Get away. Now, June, yes, Sima. Amen. I said, Obi will want some impec. Into I am a yasa girl, no one of pay me. Because we didn't have a actress for or baby, I didn't be. And I'm Monkayana. Miss actress for Ghana actress will be an didn't be. Obewu. Miss a few weeks, a few months, Obeko. Miss shall come to 22nd March. And then I see the panel. The deals will be in a decade. Amen. Yakasana did the Abra. Maybe found home. Made the Hokra Meshanko.
Way a prophet Uchi. There Oshem come some few weeks ago about a certain actress that was going to pass away and it didn't start to be. And che bia ni enya ba kwa ni din start be of free mo and a see and the na man for boni din pa. But this is another one abi boom just when floods now started here in Ghana no and so many people have started posting this particular video and it is also trending online. And like I was discussing with Sammy Flex or Sammy for Chemo too, because Chemo understands spirituality. And because only asofo and a ye juma. Let's go and speak to Chemo on the line. Ask him the situation around his area with regards to Nsione Totono and his view on Prophet Uche's word on the flood. Chemo, welcome to Showbiz Daily.
Thank you, Ru. Yeah, I'm supposed to be in the studio, but. And so intimate me, the insurer unity. And you all the ma access for to say, men I may understand the spirituality. You are not wrong. Anyway, because I work with the pastors still. I think I understand spirituality. And it's an interesting thing happening. But before say because spirituality side, you know, my mama give us some picture about what is happening on the Kaswa Road.
Good.
Even till now, no, there are people still stuck there.
Whoa.
And this is not the first time I see. In so talk a CBR, Sadi we see. Because I've been stuck in there before. I dare me. Na my bad, you must say I upon ya me coffee no about 4 a.m. before say me do fee.
Wow.
You know, it's not a joke. Ideas is so talk as ya a hard you know castle kwan super. Few people ask me a coin be or more fast or cointino or more munim kokro bite road no. There's a way I'll bet me a fawa copy. Baby, I'm friend no kakraba.
Okay.
Na oda baba be see kaswa interchange na so ho no run about ho no.
Oh, okay.
And the omunim area ho no bi fa ho ba o fa ho e kwa no wa nkasa. But e bi no fa ho. Nti se wa fa ho de any a I feel now, who free baby, who free back as well. There, who say at the betum, I never cry between a bobe 1 or 2 a.m. before say be a bit roofy.
Wow.
And no, the course of Caswa Road, it's really terrible. And so talk as say they are hard. And no can be going to me. I'm a studio on. And with the spirituality thing, Prophet Uchi and somehow working, and I somehow working. This is not a new thing here.
Okay.
I mean, and he's not the first person. Ocean Kumbisi, and I say, oh, you BBC cry.
Okay.
As a prophet, before say Prophet Uchi, Babe Gidi, Yamay, Nayatin and Kind. Yeah, come on, me no. Na ye apa life or no crowd there. In musicians are Omucha no man. And before I call back as I say Prophet Uchi Caseno, they were born you apaya mamu life. Apaya mamu life. Omunin Abba and Zana Prophet Uchi, so Abba I do this one, so I do bit me.
Okay.
For them, they are doing the work of God. But for us, or for some of us, we see it well, it's part of life. You've been at any point in time, you've been on phobia or more because or more any Nakopon Casa into the Nakopon and I don't know more catch. You can clearly see, say, or say, or Casa or Bibi, we need to be in the kind. At this point, Abbe Muni de na say Bianco be bold now can dini direct because a dear be the kind of Benisasari, Emilia Bro Beans would be in the kind. And you know, or cause a dini be the kind as a case of Benisasari, the uncanny comes and a feel. And this not a Beverly, a Fagun or can they are only specific, especially at this time I in who says in. And in Yakupo say actress be able and accept. Beverly affect blue and able. So it's really straight and Kabeboa. Now, or that's so yes, actress been any dini be I have been made the meme who is so fail because Benisasari Etiasi, Emilia Broby Etiasi. And you know, and you know, on the minute specifically, I may advise in say, Uncle from Kakra. With the and share about flood there. I think is the cheapest one. Obia or yes of Ubia, so one just uncle me be there or no percentage you have a cost.
Especially in the months of May, June.
June, July, Mupa, now, yes, so for now, I sent for Mamma, say flat the BC party, and now one why I drink say, Umbesa, in the Becoso.
Can you imagine?
Why right now, coupon any into most I hope for now, my prophet, no, almost starting come about flat. Now, this is the time I'll be to access uncle now, many major Macoso. And the prophet, which is the Mijisi and major man and oil. And you know, oil now almost so almost in the edge, my own one, Seba, woman defending Gidina. Baby, I do, he has a defense.
Chemo me da say I said me crop for epese omugu business no but hi mo ye den a emfa
but let me also add a thing to the prophecy thing. You see, sometimes when you are dealing with learned people who are also in the spiritual kingdom, it is a very difficult place to be.
Very, very.
Because such a person, at least with the little knowledge that he's gathered from school, is so sure that no matter what, anytime there is the rains, we will record some flood.
Level of flood.
It's like me prophesying that come December and January, there will be overflow of snow in America. And some states. Some states in America will have their roads blocked. Some people will not be able to go to work. Like, is it this prophecy? If you like, write it down and give yourself like December, January, February. In America, you have the same reports. Even this year, we recorded the same thing. A whole airport in New York, JFK, they closed the airport for like 2 days.
Yeah.
JFK closed their airport for like 2 days, all because of snow. So if you are in May, June, and the prophecy says there will be flood and there will be rain, it's one the simple crowd.
I said, more person more good business, but still, more the emfa.
No, you good business. Just there's a simple one.
You,
and you can't sell for fraud.
Yeah, can't sell for fraud. Yeah, I still want to hear from you wherever you are watching us from. Yes, let us know the situation around your area, with the good, the bad, and how you would want people to know, or what you want people to know, and how you are tackling the whole flood issue around your area. But yeah, concept for also there. Our very own coach, Carlos Cruz, has released a 28-man squad ahead of the Wolves clash, no? And so many people are talking. In fact, among the shockers, Nadia, one of them, Andre Morgan Dede Ayew, the son of the maestro Abedi Pele, missing out on the call-up. A man for no mobile campaign, the day are you for BlackStars, the day are you for World Cup, you know? Yeah, sure, and fat. Mohamed Kudus, who also suffered some huge injury prior to the end of the season, and now man for also predicted and say, Ebia, the coach will still call him, and when it gets to some crucial matches, Ebia should Ghana qualify into the knockout stage, and I said, upon also as to Kudus is also out. And one player, man for Bonidin, but I still don't understand or know why this particular player has become a very huge topic, especially Joseph Pencil. For me, he plays in the MLS, though. That is the American League. And the stats, me check it online, see what boy 11 matches, what share 2 goals, what 3 assists. And people are mentioning him, say, why has he been sidelined when Omo coach name year call up for this particular campaign? And also there is the return of Baba Rahman, who 2 years ago, according to Coach Otuado, said on Boma BlackStars because last time no Boma BlackStars at the Palbi Palm the goodness into your no the 18th time. But shockingly, Baba Rahman is in this particular squad. And I don't know what will shock a year do, but this is the squad that coach, are presented for the clash against Wolves. And in the World Cup, they are supposed to present 26-man squad. This time, Wafred 28. Wafred 28 Obey 2 Ephraim. Wafred 28 Obey 2 Ephraim. Intino on the list. Kofi on it means Obetimia Bodin Kakramamia. There is Benjamin Asare, who plays for Heart of Folk. There is Lawrence Atizigi, who plays for St. Gallen. There is Joseph Anan, who plays for St. Patrick Athletic. There is Solomon Agbashi. Accra has of Folk. There is Paul Reverson, who also plays for Ayas, and these are the goalkeepers. So far, the amount for predicted said the goalkeeping department na yet the 2 Ebefrim, and but I don't know what you think. Baba Rahman is here from PAOK. Gideon Mensah is also from Auxerre. He plays with Auxerre. Marvin Senaya also plays for Auxerre. Ali Duseidu also play for Rene, and then Abdul Mumin, Rayo Vallecano, and we have Jerome Opoku Istanbul also is here. Jonas Ajete Wolfsburg is here. Kojo Opon-Pepra Nice is also here. Alexander Jiku Sparta Moscow is here. Elisha Owusu, who plays for Auxerre, is also here. Thomas Tepate is here and plays for Villarreal. Kwesi Sibo also plays for Real Avedo, is also here. Augustine Boache, AS Saint Etienne is also here. Caleb Yirenchi, FC North is here. Abdul Fatau Ishaku, Leicester City is also in the call-up. Kamal Dean Suleimana, Atlanta is here. Christopher Bonsuba, Al Katsia is also here. Ernest Nyama Leon is here. Antoine Semenyo is also here from Manchester City. And Brandon Thomas Asante, Coventry City is here. And Prince Kwabena Edu, Victoria Pleasant is here. Inaki Williams also plays for Athletic Bilbao is here. Jordan Morgan Ayew is also here and he plays for Leicester City. These are the 28-man squad. Coach Carlos Guerrero is afromo for his clash against Wolves. Currently, I hear they are in Cardiff preparing giddy for clash against Wolves. Orabane Chemo. Wait, yeah. I will still want to take you guys your views on squad no any in command ekoso. Mame started with Rasame. Alright.
Yeah.
Squad ninye. In fact, I am sure say amount for follow conversation na omunim. Say one person that you have been strong saying Kayen friend here, the day are you. The day are you has missed out on the squad list. Are you surprised? And what is your view on this particular caller?
Well, I think my biggest surprise is not the day are you being lost in the list as much as the selection is concerned. Because if you are really following the football conversation in Ghana, you would know that this is an obvious fact. Because even at times that during the tournament that we all thought, okay, we will get the day are you, they did not call him. So to me, I was so sure the day are you coming to be part of the selection was like a camel who will be passing through the needle's eye. So I knew that was going to be a difficult one. But I think one name that you mentioned that really has given me the shock has been Baba Rahman. Yeah, because throughout this campaign, I think I've not even heard his name that much in there.
That be.
And I think you also mentioned Jonathan Mensah also. Yes, I think these are names that I have not heard much throughout the campaign. As a matter of fact, I'll admit that I'm not a keen follower of football-related matters. But at least the general ones that we all follow, I am able to get some idea of how some of these things work. And knowing that Baba Rahman, who I've heard on countless occasions, I don't know whether it is true or whether it is false, but with concerns that Baba Rahman is an Okraku boy, it is making me feel like, are those allegations or accusations, are they true? Because someone whose name has not come up throughout this whole campaign to the World Cup, how come all of a sudden the gentleman has been called to be part of this selections? I'm a little surprised, and to me, if you ask me about my surprise about the list, these people rather will surprise me more than the day who was not called, because the day factor on social media we see the debate. Some people think, oh, it is because he's old, but even with that, I always say, there is a Messi who is going for the World Cup. That is if his team qualified. I don't know about that yet.
Oh, yes. Hey, sure. I'll call giddy.
There is a Cristiano Ronaldo who is going for the World Cup. That is if his team also qualified.
Or ball captains and band pumping or they call.
Exactly. So if these people, we think they are not old.
Why mention only two names? You mention more old people and let's see.
That's what I mentioned earlier, that I may not be a keen follower of football. Maybe if I had followed keenly, I'll be able to mention some more names. But this year, so at least these two obvious ones, I can use them as an example. I have not been able to get all these names like that. So I'm saying that the World Cup, what we want to do is not just to make appearance. We want to make an impact.
True.
So if in their rightful senses, they think this is how we can make the impact, oh la la, it's a French word. If they go there and they are not able to make any impact, then we will have a cause to fight them. So to me, the surprise is not the day are you being left out in the list, but the surprise rather is some people whose name I've heard in the list that I did not see them in the campaign. And again, I'm not too much sure of their form in their various teams.
Okay.
Because those who are really playing, we see them like Anthony Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo. Charlie, we see all the action, we see all the energy from where he's coming from.
Yeah.
And we feel it. But with the rest that you mentioned, I'm not too sure about them. And we pray we win.
Okay, Chemo, what do you got?
Yeah.
Bro, sorry. As Chemo is talking, someone is bringing me some. So call me back in the 5 minutes and connect me back. I beg.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so with Bro, can you hear me?
Yeah, Chemo, I can hear you.
Okay, so with the surprising bit, yes, me too. I'm surprised that the name Baba Rahman all of a sudden is in the list because Ante Baba Rahman in car for some years now, and so say even maybe a league or wherever that he's playing, you know. Kind young tango fan by Yanti Bibisa. And all of a sudden, now, squad in our Bermuda, and one wakaka, and one. And you know, a dear Abema open so beside about the surprises idea, Bema, all listening me about Baraman.
Okay.
And there's that connection to say. The GFA boss, no, I don't know what link be. Some people were alleging say Nuntina, Tembiana or can squad no. Engine the way to Kobasa or can now as I first team player there. Any another for can one here. This say you do much to indeed sanity and answer sanity. And apart from that, we did that you. Yeah, including on. I'm not surprised.
Okay.
And those who are saying, say, they have a point. Because generally, players, athletics in general, people retire around the age that you I think the is around 36 years now. And the retirement age for athletics in general, footballers and boxers, and they are around that age from 34 to 36. Now most of them are retired or transition to do other stuff within the field. I don't know. So I'm for you age, you know. Because of that, I mean, you can't say much. We have few people older, another they are as old as the day you are more, but those are the exceptional players. I don't think that's I mean say what ball Cristiano Ronaldo, Ebo Messi, all country because they are exceptional players. And for them, their name Keke Krano, 8 me baby. It will not be the same as the day are you. I didn't when Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi you can compare say they are old, they are going to there you should go no almost exceptional ability name it may not always be about impact even on the field of play say so Jinafa Kokrana ye bomano no boba valuable a mood a chance or don't know who back can be because so Jinabo Mukeka, a coach may plan to say follow this guy or best 40 players. Meaning say a coach will do same for the day you said the day you have to make a plan to handle him.
And then Messi and who crying the day you.
Well, no crowd and you know, American, or be our shop boy, the boy chat in bad way. And Dinah, Ayana, the kind of comparison now, to me, no, Ayana, and yet fair, and then yet, good for the game. In the sense that, Sani Pana more compared to no, or the piano, they are the exceptional ones. And you know, they should rather look for team. Ebia Moroccan team and
Senegal
Egypt, Senegal, Nigeria, near yeah, or 36-year-old players, woman. Omuye good, omu making impact. Then we will be making sense or we will be making a solid argument. I bet me actually. But Okobo Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, there or any our own country, I think. We shouldn't go there. We shouldn't use those things to do the argument. I'm not surprised that I'm afraid that you when you unfortunately, I mean, age in the chow natural. And we or no another one I can another wish say Ebia or Bempire could do.
Okay.
And wish, but I mean, Sana, you are sitting, let be I to not go your way. We're proud. You can't do about it because for him, we all know that there's no way I best selected Ghana players are could do and can or Brian or fit.
True.
And you know, another is unfortunate to say we're proud because of that. Ober miss work up no because it will be a huge opportunity for him to make a mark, and he's missing it because of the injury. No. One person I may wish he said he will prove himself or he will even do above what we know him for. Every year, Thomas third party.
Okay.
And I am wishing that he will do more or he will even go extra than we know him for because of the issues surrounding his, career and in Nema ACCs, I think one best thing one is putting up performance via a man for crab if he say or no asem done so all can because asem done is me can you asema yetimi come and chepa and until say you there will be something on his head that ain't me managing freezer and it's good say obetimi aye people will forget about those things just to say, Charlie, this guy is a good player. This guy is doing his best. So I wish he said, Obe putting up extraordinary performance that will help, like, to cover some of the things that are happening to him right now.
Okay, Chemo. Anyway, thank you so much. You that you are watching, I still would want to hear from you. Let me know your shocker and everything. Let's go into the next story quick because I said time is up. Chemo, I know that you are very familiar with the 20 million Ghana cedi seed fund a buying dedicated man the movie industry. Our master promises said they will be adding another 20 million Ghana cedis to the music and other disciplines in the creative arts industry. Now, I said, Sikano, nature, any near de koyano, and one basem. Actor Kojon Cancer Lewin has voiced out his concern, and Kwame Dazi has also given out a caution as well as a reply to Kojon Cancer Lewin. But before we go to Kwame Dazi's own, me pesi yanko share actor Kojon Cancer Lewin video no say a bar, then we can also connect Kwame Dazi there no. Brad Sammy is still with us and I'll connect him back into this conversation as well. Ntino, the yanko share video nimbra. When we come back, I'll read a couple of your messages. I've seen them, and I'll give you guys shout outs or read your comments as well. Then the conversation continues. Take and stay. I'll be right back.
adofo me bi ko do je me sega na man panyi bi pa ne chew epa Ghana mpanifo epa finance minister chew esega na mpanifo nyina se wo se movie industry na kofam aban ne so wo boy 20 million Ghana cedi da be she industry ni mu yesi mu 5 million ba omate committee at board members mesrem mpanifo no se sense o mo hwe no mo nche na kwadintu o mo nche ma o mo movie ni kofam no 10 years to now o mo kuro mu sa atwa movie ni sa besine mo hwe na mo nche ma san kofo ni bi no mbadwuma na nkosonye kese na mpeja cause abawe adwene industry no dia munyama no nyefe na abana nim amanyam na obi kwaje sika we bi akosi ni fie obi sika akoto asase obaji we akwa hadan esne ya ji dan na adwuma no obu 5 years ni 8 years mo ntwa movie bi ada be sika we abai omkota more than half a man more than quarter the man aproje a onsan fanya adwuma no na wona ya adwuma no so a ho no ma omu deserve adwuma peja ebe yompa amase mperifo no se omunche region bi anye ne de no fonsan komo de asanto je ensan komo de enkansan komo de na nya kama nya sana mo cha suri ya munya sa fele no won fele no do ye movie na muni so twa movie no na na busu woni ma de na busu bi ani ma de bala fele de ababo won so ni sa won e peja adwuma no masre ebe ba pen ababi de ka bai omusa ka bi no omudi what is going to be 2 million Ghana cedi, 1 million Ghana cedi? Not the bear, Kakre say, I had a coach say, watch a movie. No, what did that hang in? Now, my pen and Maguasi. At this time, Scary Abano, finance minister, and a Ghana and penning for, and president Abdi and Hudia, Yama Manyam, Sam Papa Tamano, or Buenos stand by so many Yamano in the Sasa Pidako in him. And that's our next year franchise, dear. Such year, at year. Moving go for your channel, and your bro for the try, and yet Sabi, and you need to try. Yet the bush is getting and you walk coast in your own money. The scab and your chat, and you walk coast school, and you walk money up that be. Montano, more, you mean, you man. Munim. Board members committee for Messiana, Mr. Munim. Oh, one or bar, more money than Momusano. And I can records. What just in how many years in me? I go by there, what the phones are back. Obetibi omuje ombedi mitresemo mama ka say we bada bai mitiwe metawe anwo munyin film we nya politics Ghana industry ni hia na munchema nkura no ewu mu se won ba mu ye adwuma no se panyi e bai ten so ye adwuma na akura 2 years e ye adwuma e pida national won dey say america no dey adwuma ni more ko de wan cho besika a no start ya wa yes abesinde se ni ban dey say ye mani bi na obua ama movie no ekoso na aba na nije timesle mi se me na mu ntimi nche nyame he ho be chega me we se be ho be chega me na se be no abaga na ya man bida we dey awse ye wuam bi na mo ma me bi 5 na kwa nkade ka bai come man be 2 million before answer ni nyina ba wi a mo di be ka mo ko ye djuma ye ya na no den hwe I can't call Ghana.
This is what is coming from the boss of Wheezy Empire, Kojong Kansale Win. Or say, hey, Sikane die. According to him, no say you won't benefited from this particular funder. It should be people who are actively practicing in the space, or more, even when the industry went down, they were still pushing or have still been pushing for a while now. No, omo enomu deserve says Canada National Film Authority for here no muntimi yes any 16 regions no yen cheni emfa obia de mano, but they should look out for the people that are working. But then Kwame Dazi has also given out a caution to this particular fund. Now 20 million Ghana cedi who won in Panama for any wa unsabekes Canada. Sorry. Let's go and listen to what Kwame Dazi also had to say. When we come back, I will indulge Sammy Flex as well as Intim Dodi Solomon Chemo on the line on this particular conversation.
No one should touch the seed money. I can sense in my spirit they might give the money out to some people. 20 million Ghana cedis is no money. I'm not sure I can even do one proper film, one like world class standard film. So So what we need to do is to organize fundraisers and add more money, put more money into it. I've seen that they've launched a short code where people can donate into the fund. That's a brilliant idea. We should find ways of augmenting what government has given us, 20 million Ghana cedis. But if we go about sharing, beji kakra, onsu beji kakra, in less than 2 years, then we go back to square one. Let no filmmaker come out to make noise about not getting a part of this amount of money. Because I've seen over the years, this is how we ruin good initiatives. Let's rather think about how well we can grow this film fund. Whoever has ears, like Clemento Suarez or Francis Nuteko, let them hear.
Kwame Dazi say a mobile venison case cano 20 million one in penny. Ora.
Me this year I make an this year and I say oh no prophetic word no see a do kumbi.
Ah.
I will say my prophet name because I remember I said
Mauchi Munisi Karinya, Roland.
David, no question of robots is on to a prophet thing because I remember I said when the story broke first, this guy was showbiz daily. You were emphatic. SSR, Sikawin, and Tokwa the industry, and yet easy. And okay, I need a new and dinner. And who say I think that the other day it was
someone Yamiche, yes.
AKA Miracle Films.
Exactly.
And are now on fire. And are now Kojon Kansan Lowen so our besum. I can tell you for a fact that in the coming days there will be more. I've even seen a headline from Kofi Asamoah. On also fire say what the industry lacks or needs is not funding. And also, and you know what it means is that in the coming days, and Tokore will be now, this is what I want to add. Yenko for no more movie industry, until say Amubinya and Tiasia or Nema Beat said the air cost will be. Charlie, a betcha any Ignace Bebre. Because and come on echo movie industry from the NFA from this government support ni nasifona echo and come on musudino and says hey now then we won't because omo agimbi and tie Miracle Films kasa now tie Kojun Kansa kasa they are speaking the same language.
True.
Omo agimbi say encophobia in the name of English. Mapu.
Fele.
Okay.
I'm friend of Fele. I'm the mama of Fele. No, I'm Jessica no.
Aha. Acrophobia in the name of education. Amuhun is almost chrono. Acrophobia in the name of committee and stakeholders. No, I believe. And it's so sad, the moment I start in Bebamuno, then it means that assembly anywhere. They are in the helm of affairs. No, Omo Bejedi.
Ampa.
Omo Jomundi. If it's Cafe Sikami, imagining in our conversation, oh, Sika was imagining that's more than that. It's a moment imagining now. There is no way it will make sense to them. It's Mimomudie. This is what I think. As it stands now, a National Film Authority, and now Obia or can come they know what is right. There is no way they can satisfy Obia or a stakeholder in the industry because he cannot crown Puno. Lewe can say, besides side name, and go for this kind of movie common for shoot. Meanwhile, they will take money. You understand? If you know, some customer will be Obia Becky. And some are making moves there. And yet, now, funding, the kind of results they want to get out of it, they will never get. Until me, I understand in our system, being honest or honesty is a big deal. And you know, I heard the young mean can be brave, but the almost did say Sikano, almost the year music industry. No, they should go ahead and do it. And they should also remember that opposition a judge and share the omo ready to review and to critique them. Almost all news can ye no music anyhow. That should be on best because as it stands now, they mean send a beckon a man the way what I say. And because they are complaining to does not mean say, hey, on both for more can come on. There's nothing like that. Say, hey, and so let's go and give them the money. No, it doesn't happen like that. So I'll just urge the people who are behind the disbursement of the funds, say, they should also be transparent.
Okay.
And they should avoid favoritism. They should just look for those who deserve it. Now, I'm making sure that these people can give us the impact and the return on investment. I should say.
True.
No more. Apart from that, we can't satisfy them. Never. No matter how we try, we won't be able to satisfy them. That's what I have to say.
But that's it. Yamisha. Chemo. Remwe.
Yeah. I mean, baby, me what issue kakra return on investment. Now, I buy the return on investment today. You be there said now.
Movie there said again.
I buy the sa almost crown the ban himself be there said.
No, the return on investment will even be good for the movie makers themselves.
Exactly.
Okay.
They say their government put their chance of making profit from them.
Okay,
sir. Not to emphasize where seed money. No more seed money, a show who you na or more production in who benefits more.
And you know, Lewin and so I catch say, or more quadrin be breed better car, be the BC fino. And you know, or more industry, the more price or the BTMSC. And into a moment when you are bread. Lewin more side no meteor massy. The mammy or massini say, if yes, that. I know when said they are more money, man. And you what like you said, no, Mr. Nyamichane when almost can the same thing.
Yeah.
Almost person and confubidi in the name of Yenny Akusu Yenny movie industry, no, not Omono Aquadisicano, not Oma Omuntimin, Tromuntimin can near you or messing chain. But over Omono to them, no, Omo I dinner industry nimu at the time of Krana. Omo Marco school no and see movie industry na gunto omo nyehwe entinese kaba ma form committee like Mr. Nyamiche said committee na mo form here no obia Kumawood ni bia nim anase ngofo mu gidi so ombeti Kumawood kwan omo fa so yo movie ase no obia nka sa committee ne ho fele for na omo do mate committee and you know ebe de na sa nkofo bi ti se lewe ma omunye book sam ni sa okoye fele no kurenti wan he kra o ma me pesika ni bi emfa koye adwuma no how do you cater for them and you know what will help say omo person omo ye transparent I say omo start edi ne ma toto akwan ma ebe kire say okay say wan ko suku wuntimi nkinkan kra e kwa wezu na abetimi afa enso de odi aba na sika no nsa aka bi na omama na easy amasa ankofo no say bia there's even one person on the committee say who pesika ni bi na o paper sem ni ade no and the say the ube here bia no catcher asumesi ono be failure ama ono be ye ne say the say wo ye no na ma ansa na wo wa bam bia ye pese ebusa question bi ni ade a wo nso wa bam aba be ye na enkoye say fele no be barrier for those who cannot read, write, or do it the way that omo school ana omo say omo netimi kan no omo no enye ade ne mboso na kwa me dazi kan bibi say 20 million Ghana cedis na enye ska bia me de hoda me ne nya adwene because convert to dollars a little over 1.7 million dollars me ni say enye sika ketwa sa sika e modu a in our space, a bit me a lot of things. And I want to me can say one has a kind of dear because honestly, like I could as Kofi said, there is no money that they really need to do the production. There are basic things are almost I know the dark more. They can do better than just giving them money. One example I can say government coordination with the platform now almost generating income on now. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, no. And then a government here just to make sure say there's a room for almost just to make money on that platform. You cannot tell the platform what to do, but you can coordinate with the platform, say, almost what your people supposed to do to get the right audience, to get the right, things I also just to make money on that platform. And no very important, and no very essential than giving them money. Woman say, "Kwadon cancer can and me geneti say basic." Almost this kind of better car or this kind of better fee. All venture movie now and into person the man on. And it will not make that return on investment now. Yeah, you know who said a banner. I bet yencheni ejuma. And with yencheni partners so Nana Romeo so far and so I can be I think say making headlines. Nana Romeo so can say. Omunya careful na ankwankoye administrative trap. Because ebokwakoye say enkofu bi amu mabo party no munyina na party ni nyina ne naso. Enti akwakoye say influence in that sense government has a or the man crofo metumi campaign aman and all those things. Enti it's a huge challenge. If they really want to do the right thing, they have to start now and they should be transparent.
Okay. Thank you so much. Alright.
Before you close, sometimes when you're not in Ghana, you're not able to track most of the happenings there. What is latest on WebKit and his issues?
Okay, so the latest on WebKit and his issues on the basis of Enra Omoko Court, and just as we know, Omoko Court, and in fact, people who are followers of WebKit, especially the Shatter Movement fans, were very optimistic, saying Enra and Ka Omobetime pushy for a bill for him, but unfortunately, the bill was denied, and also 2 more counts were added to the initial 4 counts. Now, Modebo before the first hearing, and as the first one within the court, some man 4 counts. This time, another 2 has been added to the 4, making 6. And the prosecution also argued that they still need more time to investigate. And the lawyer also Enra Eba Bontembe Kasai said the way things are going in court looks like he's not happy because near maybe Ohonoma Air Koswa. Or no lawyer, and he's surprised that Oshe say in the sense Ochema the new charges ne Krampona prosecution ne de buy he was not even served before the court now on the 25th of May na court and sana the new charges Ede to one say okay you are being served with 2 new charges attached to the 4 And because of that, no so the kind of bail application for 4 initial 4 no more WebKit Until because the charges has now been changed into the bail application a year before was rendered mute as a lawyer for Bekano and that means as a yetwem say yan kind of in a layman's point of view as a yetwem.
A mutual and not say of no relevance to the
Exactly. Intino almost presenting new charges, which now CC acquire 6, of which the lawyer would now have to put out or bring out a new bail application for this particular 6. And out of that, the prosecution also argued, say, they need more time to still run more investigations into the matter. So, in the knowledge and wisdom of the court, adjourn the case to 10th of June, which is another 2 weeks. Another 2 weeks, making it 4 weeks kusu into when Webkid was picked up, and he, as it stands, he is still in police custody until 10th of June, when they will go to the court again. The Accra High Court is where the whole thing happened. So far, I don't know if you've seen from the videos and footages online, there were lots of people, of SM fans at the court premises, going to show their solidarity and support to Webkid and all of that. So, Ubi say more, in some na ma born tofano, the amount.
And you know, baby, a issue na ebinumu ntiate anase ebinumu adwene ho a ekwa ni mu ni se reasons a prosecution no e de ba se enti no yes I remind no the same reason a almost had the ba bi enti no na ebinumu ka se ene de be na besesa because ye di come out 2 weeks se o de kwa investigation na oba na san ka se ye san out 2 weeks o kwa investigation dia na first 2 weeks na o de na the investigation na de ye yes, omu raise issue be say an account now omu investigating ye deactivate and defense can say oh yeah say deactivate the guy is in your custody on your phone on your laptop on your computer bia and then say ne account ne deactivate obviously no ne deactivate it muka say onu pia obe impede and I say obe interfere with the investigation now, but I don't know how strong a lawyer for the defense can judge and say we are still on prosecution as how many 2 weeks because it's not going well for the defense because you do be almost 1 month against his fundamental human rights and our laws, another our constitution in particular, no, frown on that. Say, Obechu biatumu wa bra, untimi, money kwedu, and I own cancer, among my own, say, udi for an answer, udibim. Na ordinary to move for almost 1 month, answer 1 month because we're the country 2 weeks, so 2 weeks we can 1 month, our bra in Asabno. Against his fundamental human rights. You know, that's where we are at the moment. It is not fair, but as we say, going through the process may also be a part of the punishment, and he's going through it.
Okay. No problem. Who said Lady Beans were online on also can say and Asumafo chapter 1 verse 1. Me show a video no onim de me hu say I found out that chapter 1 layer could be blah 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 blah. Say cry asuma say also because I say we ne chapter 1 in question into. Chapter 1 chiri tuma ne aka say when I was abonting that Obi Congress managing into and then I bet you not too. And I saw the shutter supposed to be said all this trap I see him, but not meaning what exactly he meant. Okay. But maybe things as midnight okay, this could even be part of the trap. And Chebo, we didn't manage it. I am not Okana Obesu Okani ye.
Not can say.
No. As I law lecturer, it's not like a student if you live in a country that the law works. You make you hear that from a law lecturer telling you if you live in a country that the law works, you should know say. And you always making sure that on the wrong side of it because you got the wrong side of it that there is no due process of it with the save you. If you are not lucky, if indeed explanation at Chemu there may anything to go by. That means keeping the guy that is highly unlawful.
Highly unlawful. In fact, in our constitution, chapter 5, and I said that dedicated for such things. Say, because some time ago in our history, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah the Mrabi by a PDA, Preventive Detention Act. And ultimately to abra all my reason. And because of that, Omo court Emma Silano and Kwankusi after I said you two Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, one thing the framers of the constitution and other people who were governing the nation, and say we don't want this thing to happen again ever in our life. And in the years that near Embra Kitia, a man crofubin said chapter 5 of our constitution now. And can't simply brief fundamental human rights. Said the bear won't to be far who deals rule of natural justice. As a Ubo Bisobo, and as I said, there are some two Biswa. As so many panel now or no so can asem and son a naso ediasem no in this case, ya boni panis boy, ye the asama to so. But when ya a quenya no say obeying one. Not still, I say, China to see a becasem no. And yet, right, sir, when you consider the basics of the law and how it's supposed to work out. But the thing is, there's a process, a legit, obey me to issue. Ebony say, you know who said, prosecution, who said, ye jawa, obey to me interfere, and also obey John, and mostly. And when surprising say and rather he will interfere with the investigation. And we say, how is he going to really interfere with the investigation? And court meaning say defense a challenge say you keep on saying that he will interfere with the investigation. How is he going to do that? Okay, say obey deactivating account or beg Kwaku delete Bibia. Wasemu 2 weeks. Month me an account on the baby. And at what point and Abaka say on to me intervene the affid over money bill.
Well, let's see what the rest of the days will bring. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. We really, really appreciate it. In fact, Mama Uncle Money Moedru, Yamishamo. All right, wait the final one. In the coming days, what should we expect? You are in London. I said the Etienne said the king is coming, the king is coming, the king is coming. Is there anything we should know or we should expect in the coming days?
Okay, solid. I'm saying, I say I should have a full conversation on this question. But it's the idea. What time we ask my memory tougher na memory rundown kaka. Yes, indeed, the king is coming. Say for the past weeks or months now, who say chapter first publicity has been ongoing, and who say we are selling tickets out there. Who say London is really happy because they are excited the king is coming and all. And will the king even come before the show, or will the king come during the show? Such conversations are happening. So when we say the king is coming up, it means that the king, Shatawale, is about to really enter into the United Kingdom to give the people the assurance and to give them that hope that because indeed he's coming. And this year we are all waiting for that arrival. In fact, we don't know whether it will be today or tomorrow, but we know definitely the king is coming because it's advertised and show that the king is coming to perform. So if we say the king is coming, it is just another way of telling you that, London people, the king has announced a show. And definitely he's coming to town, so you guys should wait for it. And that is the anticipation out there. I'll share this week. Nipa bebre church of Kwasiasem about beyond being to coin Pia or Koba Pia like and what be an amount for a church but now may sure send a patient in your when king arrives.
Of course.
When the king arrives, and now you're corruption on receipts now, but then you're more beyond the price. I want the receipts, so then you're more about you.
Okay, so you heard from the boss of Sammy Flex TV. He is Mr. Samuel Atubiba, popularly known as Sammy Flex. And of course, you also heard from Intimdo Solomon, aka Chemo, my learned counsel, who is also the online manager for Flex Entertainment. They helped me to do the discussions on today's table. This has been live on Sammy Flex TV. I sat in for the big man Sammy Flex. My name is Roland Amate. Thanks to you and thanks to our able team of producers. But before I sign out, let me read some messages that came through. Samuel Libya says, good evening, everyone. Lifestyle Attitude say, good day, boss. Bashiru Farouk says, Luka Modric too is old. And Lifestyle Attitude is also here, says, Brad Sammy is senior man. Rich Lip says, good evening, everyone. And every two, Jackie Boateng is also came through to say hello, everyone. And Samuel Libya also was here with good evening, everyone. Well, that is how we wrap up on today's show. Thanks to my team of producers, Gerald, Desert, as well as Kofi on it photography, aka Theophilus Digosh. And thanks to you too for spending time with us on Facebook, on Instagram, as well as TikTok. Until then, we'll see you tomorrow, God willing. Bye-bye.
Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours.